Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Gamer Chat Podcast. We have just finished the Xbox Game Showcase of 2026. And with me, as always, is my number two, Joe. Joe, how you doing, buddy?
I'm all good, man. Yeah, I'm all good. I'm coming off of the back of these showcases. All of them good, not amazing. And I'm looking forward to getting to talking about this. So yeah. How about you? How you doing? What are your talk to me? Immediate first top line reaction before we delve deep into it. How do you feel?
I feel very angry, disappointed. At the same time, I feel like there is hope, but there's a lot of other things that could possibly. Okay, let me just go through it. Okay, so this is the second year in a row Xbox has ended with Call of Duty. You don't need to end on Call of Duty. It will sell millions and millions and millions of copies no matter where you put it. Okay, that's number one. Number two, you have a massive list of games that are about to be on this console coming this year. Drop your price of the Xbox Series X now before we get even further into the year. You are going to, we know you're not making them. We do know a fantastic console that you just announced that I'm probably going to buy it if I can get my hands on it. I'm not going to lie, because it looks fantastic. And I am a sucker for transparent fucking consoles. And the fact that it's green. I used to own the translucent Xbox One. I used to have one, and I had the crystal one back in the day. I had it with Sonic Heroes. Yes, great game, by the way.
Yeah,
but I want to say, just because of how it ended, I was at a 9 until it ended, and it dropped me down to to maybe a 7. Like the overall show, don't get me wrong, great, but because of how I wanted it to end, it's completely different. I drop it down to a 7.
I'm absolutely there with you.
You could have easily just let this start. I mean, you could have started the show with this.
Yeah.
Just start. I would have been happy if you announced the P6 as the one final thing and just showed that it was coming to Game Pass, because that alone is bigger than the Call of Duty thing. We know Call of Duty isn't coming to Game Pass. You've made this a whole. Okay. Just give me your score. What do you think?
Okay, so I agree with you with the whole Call of Duty thing. I was really disappointed when nothing else had happened. I was like, and we hadn't seen anything else. And I was like, oh, are we going to get maybe a Fallout remaster? Are we gonna get something?
I thought this was going to end with something Bethesda related, and that goes from Fallout 3 remake, which I'm pretty sure is going to be announced in October 23rd now, because that's the Fallout day. Elder Scrolls 6 teaser would have been the other Bethesda thing that there's, just because we know. I think this confirms that we're not going to see Elder Scrolls 6 until the game is at least a year away, like less than a year away.
Yeah, I agree.
And the third game would have been just to show that there was a new Wolfenstein game from Bethesda. Either one of them, I thought that might have been the case, because we know that that's coming. But will we get into all the games shown off today and have a discussion? If anyone wants to know, we have the VOD from Twitch is going to be up on YouTube, so you will see our thoughts and discussions on the other two showcases that happened. Obviously, we know that the Nintendo one's coming. I'll be reacting to that on the channel, so you'll see that. Obviously, we might get Joe on to see what he says, or he might just give me a message of his thoughts about the things. But we're going to go through game by game what showed off. I think there was roughly 29 to 30 games shown off today. So will we get into it?
Yeah, let's get into it. I just want to quickly. So here's what I think, by the way. Just finishing on the Call of Duty stuff. I actually think they should do the 30-second clip of Call of Duty, remind everyone that you have that in the middle of the showcase somewhere, and do your big Call of Duty thing, and talk about and show it with the Xbox thing, and stick it in Summer Games Fest. I actually think they should do that.
Yeah.
It's going to be multi-platform anyway, so you want to tell as many people about it. Stick it in the multi-plat showcase, and tell people there about any little exclusive perks you want to do there. I think having it, I know why it needs to show up at their own showcase, but I think it should be front and center somewhere else.
Oh, breaking. This is so we have a Halo Collector's Edition, we have a Fables Collector's Edition, and the Gears of War E-Day Collector's Edition. This is by Wario64. I'm going to send this to you through Discord right now so you can have a look and give me your thoughts before we even start, because these are all games that were shown off today, but it is interesting to see. As far as I'm aware, these are all exclusive to the Xbox Store, which I really hope they change. If I'm being completely honest with you, I do not want that to happen. You're kind of limiting the storefront of where people can buy your collector's editions, you know?
Yeah, is that none of them? So, is the Halo has the console? Yeah.
No, Halo isn't. Like, it's Halo shows the Master Chief. And I'm just going to check like Smiths. Usually Smiths are good for this type of thing, but I'm just going to quickly check Smiths and see if anything is up. Nothing new on Smiths right now.
The Gears of War statue looks incredible.
I think it's also the most expensive one out of the three as well.
Yeah, well, it would do. Trust me, designing something like that, that's a lot of tooling and artwork. That will cost a lot of money, and if it's poly resin, which they normally are, then that's it. Yeah, it's expensive. I'm really not a fan of the Master Chief,
especially the skins that you get in it. Like the game's single player. You know, like I'll talk about that more when we get to it. So,
Fable statue I think looks really cool as well, but. Bookstore was quite cool and stuff, but yeah, not blown away by apart from the Gears of War thing looks, that's Anna Wan approval, that is.
Yeah. Okay.
Anna's the lady who used to design all the Blizzard merchandise and statues and stuff, she would approve of that. That's cool.
Absolutely. Yeah. So speaking of Gears, shall we start off by talking about the first game that was shown off, which was Gears of War? It looks insane. It showed a bit too much, in my opinion. We got the release date of October 6th, and it's a day one Game Pass, Xbox console exclusive. It will come to PC, but console exclusive. It's not coming to PlayStation. There was the whole rigmarole at the start where Walmart had up a PlayStation 5 situation there. They were like, it had a SKU, and then Xbox removed the SKU, and here we are. So, Joe, tell me, what did you think of that game?
Oh, it looks absolutely sick. I cannot wait to play it. I'm a big fan of watching. Oh God, go on. What's happened? I'll come back to it.
Xbox on exclusives going forward. Gears of War E-Day and Clockwork Revolution will be Xbox console exclusive. These are not timed exclusives. Games already announced for multi-platforms will stick to their normal plan. This is exactly what I was talking about. We will stick to the plan. We're committing to investing in and growing Xbox both on console and beyond. So I think my theory is right with multiplayer games will probably be exclusive, not exclusive, be multi-platform, and console exclusives will be mainly single player games. So Xbox, just all you have to do for me is announce that I can buy that Xbox translucent on Smiths, and I will be very happy. All right, I will buy the console. I will give you my money, but just don't lie to me again. But yeah,
where's that come from?
This is an interview that was given, or a statement that was given after the showcase, and this was by Charlie Intel. So this is massive information. Let's hopefully they stick to their words. That's the only problem. I have trust issues still, but the Fable one looks fantastic. I'm not a fan that it shows that it's oh, that steel bookcase looks nice. But yeah, no, let's get into it, shall we? So Yeah, sorry about that. What was your what were you talking about with Gears?
Yeah, the game looks really, really sick. I love stuff that starts off. I love prequels basically. I don't know, like that goes
Yeah.
not just Star Wars, which obviously we had that a special episode of the Gaming Chat podcast talking about that.
Hmm.
But like obviously even like Fear the Walking Dead, I loved watching like how everything fall apart and stuff like that, and the just seeing the start, the chaos, and kind of Gears is pretty chaotic as it is, just with so much going on. But like it just adds to the frenetic energy that you get from it, and I loved obviously all the kill cams. It's a beautiful game. Like the Coalition are very special with that Unreal Engine. I can't wait to play it. It looks really really cool. It's a day one purchase. I don't think the exclusivity moves the needle. It won't move the needle in terms of new people coming to the system, because people who wanted to play Gears already have an Xbox basically at this point. What it does do is it shows that commitment to people who are invested in the platform, which is what they needed to do. And so fair play to them, because they must know that it's not going to be a needle mover. And so yeah, fair enough. And it's day one Game Pass as well. I do think that is going to have to change at some point. The day ones into Game Pass, if they're doing console exclusives. But we'll see. We shall see. What about you? What were your thoughts on it? Because you sort of went a little bit cocoa nuts while that was going on. You were like, oh, getting all very high pitched and excited.
Yeah, no, I love Gears of War. There is some tiny little plot holes with the Mark II Lancer. That isn't made in that timeline yet, unless there's a time jump at some point, which they will add it in. But that there is like a lore problem there for me. But the combat looks good. The movement when they're under the covering looks good. Like I feel like this game is going to be phenomenal. But does it clarify? Can it be? It can be up for Game of the Year if it does pretty well, but in a year that we have, I don't know if it will be, but it's a game I'm excited for. Console exclusive. Love to see it. I've also just currently pre-ordering my copy of a collector's edition of Fable, because as one does. And then speaking of Fable, coming to all consoles, February 23rd.
I get them saying fulfilling the promises, but this game, man, come on, it looks so good. It looks so fucking good. They need to. They should have done. This would have been a more impactful exclusive, because we haven't had a Fable since Xbox 360. Am I right?
Yeah. No, I was double checking. Yeah, no, like there was the Fable Legends and the what was that? The Connect games, but they're But other than that, you're correct there. But that also has a collector's edition, €200. I am looking forward to it. But what about you?
What's that in pounds? Is it £189.99 or something?
Roughly around that, or £19.99. I think they'll just keep it that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that is absolutely exciting. Let's see, what else can we say about it? All platforms, yeah. Playground Games on a run there, because Forza Horizon 6, unbelievable. So hopefully this game, they'll submit themselves play a fantastic, a fantastic studio of all time with this, if they can manage to do that. But then we move on to the third game, which was Halo Combat Evolved. That includes Steve Harvey from whenever I looked at Sergeant Johnson, and that game is looking very good. The collector edition also announced. I don't like the whole skin thing. There's like a pink Needler skin. There is all different colored skins, and you don't need that in this Halo game. It's a single player game. I'd say something if there was a multiplayer, but there isn't. You haven't made one. unless you're going to add.
Wait, hang on, there's no multiplayer.
No, it's no multiplayer whatsoever.
Oh yeah, because it's a campaign involved.
Yeah.
Mistake. Or unless they're gonna do big multiplayer Halo remake.
What I think is there's the extraction shooter they're working on at the moment, so there could be that, and then so that's July 28th. Like, I don't have much to say about it because what they're doing to Halo is kind of disappointing me. Like, I used to play Halo every single Halo game I used to play every single year.
Yeah.
But that seems to.
You were a proper fanboy of Halo. You would.
Oh yeah. But very disappointing what they're doing to my boy. But other than that, anything else about Halo before we move on to the next one?
Let's move on. Let's bust through these.
Okay, so the next one is Plague's Tale. It's getting an August 27th, day one Game Pass release. It looks like there's more focus on combat this time around. The first two were very stealthy. So
different character though, isn't it? I think Amicia and Hugo, they were very much children, not combat trained. They were, I mean, the second one got a bit darker. Amicia got a bit more sort of like aggro, I guess. But you still really had that feeling of feeling underpowered and having to prioritize stealth and the puzzle element to it. This one obviously very much seems like a combat game. Is that the character who was in the second one?
I don't think so.
She seems like she's a bad character now.
Yeah, no, I'd have to like replay the first two before this one comes out. But I mean, saying that, there's just so much to fucking play. Like, it's insane.
Yeah. I know, man. Yeah, this year is going to be really, really hard. I don't know. I'm meant to be moving house this year at some point. I just like don't, and around probably September, October. So it's like it's going to be awful because there's going to be all those games to play. We struggle to find the time sometimes. So yeah, but it looks incredible. If you haven't played Plague Tale Innocence or A Plague Tale Requiem, I highly recommend you get and play them. They are criminally underrated. They're on Game Pass. At least one of them is. The newer one is, which will be the more expensive. So get out and play it if you haven't already. They are two of the best games I've ever played in the Xbox One and Xbox Series X, PS5 generations.
Absolutely. And then after that, we managed to get Persona 4 remake. Got the release date the 18th of February. Coming to Game Pass as well. Looks good. I'm looking forward to it. Not much more to say about that. I don't think you're much into the JRPG games, so.
Not massively, no. Not the ones that are overly animated.
Yeah.
But look, I will say this: it looked better than I thought it would.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so with that being said, we move on to a game that I thought was going to die at one point, but Undead Labs show off State of Decay 3. Coming to all platforms. I was surprised with that, but that game was that game ever originally announced for PlayStation? I don't think it was, but it's interesting to see that it is now.
You know why? Because of the online multiplayer, I think. And the other thing is, I reckon that game's had development hell and gone way over budget.
Yeah, so they need it. But yeah, we also got some Sea of Thieves, a new update that you can now make your own modes. Like Game also, like there was like a battle royale that showed off. You're able to have your own new hideout that you can have, new camera angles. So like, I'm not sure if you remember back in the day in Halo, you used to do red versus blue, and they used to like have like fun camera angles. It's kind of like that type of thing where you can animate and make your own things. So that looks pretty cool, and that is coming as of June 18th. So another 11 days before that comes out. I don't really play Sea of Thieves much. As I said during the stream, the last time I played it was the Pirates of the Caribbean DLC, and I haven't played it since. What about you?
No, I'm not very interested in Thieves. I mean, don't get me wrong, look cool. I've had my time with Sea of Thieves. I've played it quite a lot. I think, that's the last time I played it as well. The Pirates of the Caribbean update.
Okay, perfect. And then after that, we got the new look at Metro 2039. I'm all for this game. I'm really looking forward to it. February, coming on all platforms. Doesn't have an exact date, but it just says February. I'm going to have to try and find time to replay them. But what do you think? This game looks fantastic.
Sorry, say again. Sorry, professional podcast here. No, I was just
Yeah.
replying to my missus. She's just recently recovering. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah.
You just,
Do you need to go or anything for a few minutes? Like, or
no.
okay, like I was just saying Metro 2039. Like,
Oh
what's
yeah, it looks absolutely sick.
yeah.
Yeah, it looks really sick. I can't wait to play this game. I think we saw it a bit earlier on, isn't it? The developer direct or the partner direct for Xbox.
Yeah, I don't even know. I remember just seeing it like just appear out of nowhere as well. So we might have been, but I don't remember the exact time when we saw it. But it looks cool. Then after that, they kind of changed up the mood with a cute little game called Bad Magpie. It gives me like Untitled Goose vibes. That Goose game.
Not made by the same people though, I don't think. But yeah, it looks cool, that game.
Yeah.
And that variation that we were talking about, even though I still thought this one was front loaded with the same. Although this one was a bit more first personally, but yeah.
Yeah, no, but I think was I'm not sure if it was a day one Game Pass. It might have been, but I think it's cute. I might give it a go. It looks fun. Yeah. The Bad Magpie, and then yeah, and then a game that really surprised me. We got a Koei Tecmo getting Team Ninja. I mean, the amount of games that Team Ninja spit out every single year, man, is crazy. But they made a brand new Wolong 2 Wings of the Ember on day one on Game Pass. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It looks cool. I don't know about you. It's a Souls-like game. I don't know what your opinion is on Souls-likes.
I do like them, but I don't like playing loads of them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's just like the oversaturation of that genre. Yeah,
I can't play. Yeah, it's one of those things whereby suddenly everyone started making them. This is now, but a while ago, suddenly they were everywhere. Mm-hmm. It was like the Souls-like type game, and I was just like, I was kind of done with them because they take time and energy, and like not every game can pull that kind of shit off. Basically, not everyone is a FromSoft. Basically,
yeah.
So yeah, I do like Souls-likes, and I was excited for it. I thought the showcase was good overall, man. Actually, I really did like most of the games. Just that ending on Call of Duty was
Oh, don't worry. We'll get to that. Don't you fucking worry. We're going to get to that at some point. And then after that, we got a game called it was called Join Us. But when we saw it, it looked crazy. It was like a midsummer cult type of thing where you're just like riding a pig at one point and shooting people.
That game looks so sick. That game looks so sick. Mate, we should do a stream of that because there's
absolutely. Yeah, no, we'll definitely get to that. Like, I think it's coming to Game Pass as well. I can't remember, but it looked pretty cool. That's coming in 2027. The next game, very, very, very surprised with this. We got a new Hellblade, and it's just called Senua. Nothing else, nothing less. It's just called Senua. Looks like it's more combat focused. I know that they were making this game, and I knew that they added people for combat thing because a lot of people said that the combat in the other two games are lacking. So seeing this, I'm excited. Day one Game Pass again, and yeah. What about you?
Yeah, here's the thing. I think Hellblade. I played the first one and I tried playing the second one. I didn't finish either game. It's just not really for me. It's one of those games whereby it looks better than it plays. I think you're right because the combat is a little bit. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I'll go back to it though.
Mm-hmm.
With the new one that comes out, it's a very pretty game. Artistically, I'm very impressed with the Ninja Studios, but yeah,
Ninja Theory.
Yeah, it's not really for me.
Yeah, and then we got Fallout news. It was Fallout 76 new content that's available now. I didn't really care too much about it because I don't really like Fallout 76. If it was a Fallout 3 remake, I would have leapt all over the place, but I feel like that's coming on. You've heard it here first. October 23rd, Fallout 3 remake.
Yeah, I think that I like. Sorry, say again. You think it's going to get announced as a remake?
No, I feel like we know it's a remake, but I feel like it's going to be shown off on October 23rd.
Yeah. Okay, fair play. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I'd be sick if it was. I like Fallout 76. I probably won't go back to it. I've sunk a lot of hours into it, but again, not going back to it. Same as Elder Scrolls Online. I nearly bought it with Thieves Guild the other day, but then I didn't, and I probably won't now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And then after that, we got some Doom DLC. It's called Doom: The Dark Ages Revelations, releasing on the 7th of July. That game, it's cool. I don't know if I'll play it. I know that it's a bigger expansion, but I've done my dues with Doom. Unless it's some like crazy story, then I might pick it up and play it. But other than that, have you played Doom: The Dark Ages?
No, I haven't. I have not played it. I do. Again, it's one of those ones I really love watching it. I love the most recent Doom I played through and completed was all the old Dooms that they remade and stuck on Xbox. I probably won't. I probably won't get on and play it. Oh no, hang on a moment. I think I tried playing some Doom 2016 with some of the online multiplayer with some of the Gamer Hub guys. But yeah, I am not good at Doom. I'm not good at it.
Okay, and then
the old ones I'm pretty good at. I don't know, just the new ones.
Yeah, and then after that we got some Crazy Taxi news called Crazy Taxi World Tour, releasing in the 2027. Not more we can say about that other than cool, hype for it. We knew it was coming, just didn't know what showcase. But at the Xbox One, that's pretty cool. And then, brother, the next announcement, I got a little bit hyped, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
A new translucent Xbox 25-year edition releasing in November. Oh my god, it looks so beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, if you were to say, imagine a sexy console, my mind would now picture that. It is very, very sexy. And I really hope I can get my hands on one.
Well, yeah, if you have, let's see if it says the price here. I'm currently reading something on Xbox 25th anniversary console and controller pricing and pre-orders available to be announced sometime later. Okay, so it's not announced. Yeah, no, it looks so nice. Yeah, that's coming later. Probably going to be expensive. But after that, we got some Age of Empires DLC, Raiders of the North. It's a Viking DLC. I don't play those type of games, strategic games, and not my type of thing, being completely honest with you. I played Halo Wars, but, you know, other than that, ain't for me. What about you?
No, not for me. Not for me, really.
But the next one I feel like you were very excited for, which was Minecraft Dungeons 2, releasing in September 29th.
I love it, man. I love Minecraft as it is. Like, I've played the actual Minecraft game loads. Me and my friend Benji and other friends as well, but mostly with Benji. We used to play so much, like from making stadiums and all sorts of weird shit on creative mode to playing in survival and like doing all of that and stuff like that. Played it so much, and then Minecraft Dungeons came out. It put like the best part of playing Minecraft for me, which is like the exploring and finding the dungeons and stuff like that. Put it into one game, which I'm very, very excited about. So yeah. If you enjoy dungeon crawlers and stuff like that, you will enjoy it. I love the colors and the lighting. It's very satisfying, and yeah. Have you ever played it?
I believe I played it back in the day because it was a Game Pass game. I think I booted it up because I remember it was one of the first games that on PlayStation that had the Xbox logo that popped up. So that's my memory of it. But other than that, I didn't play much of it. But then after that, there's a game that's coming out next year. It's called Magicians: The Devil Deal. It's a first-person magic game. It looks kind of cool, but there's still a lot of questions about it. It looks interesting. I don't know. You're probably in the same boat as me.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Okay. And then after that, we've got another game releasing on September 24th. That day is just getting an absolutely beating, and that's I'm sorry, and that is Valor Mortis, the game, the new game made by the people over that made the Ghost Runner games. So it looks pretty cool. They announced some guys playing Napoleon. Looks pretty cool.
It does look cool, yeah.
Yeah, then after that, we got some more ESO news. We're getting the Thieves Guild on the 8th of July as an update into the game. So you get to join the Thieves Guild and do quests in there. And then
I think it's on sale at the moment on Steam as well as being free on Game Pass.
All right, well, so you heard it there, lads. So if you want to pick it up,
PC Game Pass, I think it might have said, but yeah.
Yeah, so you can just play it over there as well. The Xbox are doing. They're kind of proving me wrong a little bit with their Game Pass situation. Like, I love what they're doing, but like, well, I'll make a video about that later. I'm not even gonna lie. So we got Flight Simulator 2024 expansion. I didn't know it was on 2024. I genuinely thought this game was on like 2027. I thought this was an annual thing.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I thought it was an annual thing, but yeah, no, but hang on a moment. Are you sure it's not been just an annual update and Flight Sim 2024 was like the complete edition or something?
It just says like Flight Simulator 2024 expansion, but like I genuinely thought it was like on Flight Simulator 2026. I didn't know it was still called 2024. You know?
Yeah. Well, no, nor me. I just thought I just thought it was called Microsoft Flight Sim expansion. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no. Then we got another free-to-play game update, which was Where Winds Meet. A new update called Hidden Mountain, releasing in a few months' time as well. But it's not a game I play, so you're probably the same boat as me. It's
Yeah.
And the next one, however, Castlevania Belmont's Curse. We have got a release date of October 15th, 2026. Fuck yes. Cannot wait. I'm going to be there day one. Don't know about you. What's your overall thoughts on Metroidvanias?
I do like them, but again, I'm like you. I only like one or two.
Yeah, no, I could probably name them like Metroid Dread, the Castlevania series of Symphony of Night, like for them. Then we have like the Prince of Persia Lost Crown. That was also pretty good. Ori game's pretty good. Yeah, so like there is like a few good ones, but then after that we got a game called Vivarim or something like that. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's like the one where it was like the cartoon planting kind of game. You remember that had the clock on the top right? Yeah. It looks interesting. I'm probably not going to play it if I'm being honest. It looks interesting, but it's not a game for me.
I'm going to try and convince my missus to play it so I can watch her and see if I want to play it.
And like looking at this list, okay, like the next 4 games I'm about to talk about, they're all massive games. You know. So we got officially the announcement of Persona 6. And the fact that this game is a day one Game Pass is fucking insane. Like I don't like this. I've literally talked about how Xbox needs to either get rid of Game Pass and get like console exclusives. They cannot both, and they're doing shit like this where they've made they've made Gears of War console exclusive, and as they've stated in a post afterwards, it is staying that way. It's not going to any other console. Is insane. And then you add like Persona as a series. I'm not sure, like, so don't completely correct me on this. I need to fully present, but I don't know if it's the Persona 5 series, including like the spin-offs of that game, or Persona as a whole has sold over 30 million copies. And the fact that this game is getting a day one Game Pass one is going to absolutely skyrocket the sales of this Game Pass subscription. I'm not going to, it's insane. Like, I cannot fathom how big this is going to be. And as I said to you before, Atlas love being at Xbox and Sega love being at Xbox. So this is fantastic. And then after that, I'm not sure if you saw my post a few days ago. I think it was on Friday or Thursday. I put up a little purple guy wearing some glasses nodding his head.
I don't think I saw it, no.
I had Spyro.
Yes.
I put up a tweet about Spyro, and here's the little blue or green fecker or green bro. I can't even. I'm reading other things right now. The purple little fucker has arrived. A realm beyond 2027. We're finally getting a new Spyro game. My childhood was Spyro, Crash, Ratchet and Clank. They were my childhood, and the fact that we're getting a new one, it looks like I'm going to have to replay the old platforming games too, get the platinum on those because I know that they all have platinum, so I'm going to do that. Joe, how do you feel about Spyro, A Realm Beyond?
I love Spyro, man. Yeah, like I had it on PS1, like the first couple of Spyro games, maybe 2 or 3 even. Maybe this third one was on PlayStation 2. Either way, played them all. They're fantastic. In fact, I recently completed a couple of years ago, like the trilogy remastered.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. I fucking love it. I'm well hyped.
Yeah, no. And the next game, woo-wee, for a while I thought I was going to get a shadow drop because of how much content that we've seen in this game over the past 2 years. Clockwork Revolution releasing in 2027. Console exclusive. Holy, this game looks phenomenal. The RPG elements in that game is going to be great. The combat looks good. The first person looks good. Xbox sees something in this, and I'm happy to see that this game is going to be a console exclusive. Very, very surprised. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised that it's also a console exclusive. But
yeah,
the fact that they're sticking to it is insane.
Steps in the right direction.
Absolutely. And then I could go on about that game for another while, but I just we need to talk about the ending of this showcase. Obviously, the very ending is they're currently playing some 30-minute to an hour deep dive of Gears of War 6, but I've seen enough. I don't need to see anymore. I'll play the game when it comes out. Don't worry about that. Xbox. You look at me, Xbox. Stop fucking showing Call of Duty as the one final thing. It is a game that releases annually. It is a game that sells hundreds and hundreds of millions makes over hundreds of $1 million every year.
Yeah, it's a solid. It's an annual 7 to 10 million unit.
We know that it's 9 times out of 10 it is the number one selling console or console seller. We know that bar what was it, Hogwarts Legacy and Battlefield are the only 2 times that it didn't sell more. But you cannot end this. Everyone would have rather you just showed off P6 as the final announcement and that it was coming to Game Pass. That is a bigger deal than having Call of Duty there. Call of Duty could have been at starting the show, put in the middle of the show. It should not be ending with the show. What the fuck are you doing? That is so stupid for your one final thing. It is not good at all. And I know Asha Sharma's going to be like, we hear you. We'll make sure I know that next year. Do not end with Call of Duty. Next year, I want to see Elder Scrolls 6 ending it. It can be a 10-second trailer. It has been longer since we've seen the first announcement. That was over 9 years ago now, by the way. 9 years ago since we saw that announcement.
Yeah.
Just show us where it's set. That's all we need to do. Just give us a 10-second thing that we can deep dive for the next 2-3 years. And then if it's brought up, not Phil, Todd Howard has a interview about it. He can just go, oh, we recently released a 10-second clip. If you want to know anything, there's your saying. We do not need Call of Duty to end the showcase. It's not a system seller. If it was a system seller, you make it exclusive, but you're not because you're going to know how much money you're going to lose. Do you put, what was it, Black Ops 7 and Black Ops 6? Those games lost you hundreds of millions, and we know that you took them off Game Pass. Don't end with it. Do not end with it. It is so stupid to end with. Oh, bro, I'm getting so angry.
I know, no, but also, I mean, it makes more sense to stick it as in the Jeff Keighley show.
Yes.
Just have it as a filler in the middle bit for you.
Fantastic, yeah.
For you, but yeah. I know. I mean, we could go on for hours with this.
Yeah, I know, but that was the last thing shown off, and I obviously this gamer chat is a shorter week. We have been recording on and off. You'll see me recording. I'll probably be making a video later on the whole showcase again, along with.
I'll drop in for Tuesday, I think. I should have to drop in for Tuesday. Yeah, what time is it?
It's probably as far as I'm aware, it's 2 p.m. So you'll probably be working.
Oh yeah, no, well, no. If it's, I should be okay. I should be around.
Well, just let me know like in the morning
I
time.
work from home. I mean, I work from home, so yeah.
Yeah. So like you can just tell me. We'll set it up again, and then we'll go again. But yeah.
Yeah.
God, it was such a good showcase, phenomenal showcase up until the end. And like, I know that shouldn't be like, they're like, Xbox are doing the correct things. We're making exclusives. That you're showing off a brand new hardware. I was surprised you showed off hardware, and like we didn't get Helix. Next year we get Helix. Like we need to see like next year for Xbox is going to be so important. So important. Like you've already submitted some exclusives, and like as I stated there a few minutes ago on a blog post that they've released, that they plan on making unannounced games exclusive to the console, which I think will be single player games. And oh boy, I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited. It's and like the fact that they just the fact that it literally just says that like it will never come to PS5 is like exciting. It's like the console wars are back. Like it's not even console wars. It's having games exclusive. Like makes the best way I can say it is it drives other developers to make better games. Like that's what we like. We wouldn't have gotten a Last of Us or anything like that. Like and a Halo and Gears. Like you know, they were like that was their identity. Xbox needs to get its identity back, and they've already made a massive decision by making 2 console exclusives. Are they going to miss out on some sales? Yes, but as I stated at the start, ye make the Xbox Series X and S slash the price. You're not making any more. I know you're going to take the loss anyway. Take it now with a loss before, like, because come November, GTA comes out. Get people to like, get people to fucking do this. But I've done enough talking about this. But yeah, no, I'm happy. Overall, I'm happy. P6 announced, Spyro announced. I got Final Fantasy the other day. It's great to be a gamer.
Yeah.
Any closing comments, Joe, before we head off?
I think we can all consider ourselves pretty lucky. It's been a pretty decent showing across all 3 showcases so far. If Nintendo bring Ocarina of Time, well then that's just, we can't really ask for much better. There were a lot of great games shown, and it's good to see that by the time next generation rocks up, we should actually have something relatively interesting in terms of console wars. I don't mean the console warring. I mean the great games and services and people competing for our time.
Okay, but yeah, now everyone, this has been the Gamer Chat overview of the Xbox showcase. We'll be back next week for hopefully some more interesting gaming news. Obviously, the reaction for the Nintendo Direct in a few days' time. But yeah, Joe, where can people find you if they want to talk to you on like X or something like that?
Find me as the Mopish Lawyer, or just Mopish Lawyer, I should say, on socials and platforms. Also, find me here on the podcast, on David Boy's channel, on the Game Chat podcast, or you can go and check out my game distribution company, 3 Gaming Pillars. Yeah, and thanks for having me on, man. It's been really great. Christmas is coming to an end. We have New Year's Eve coming with regards to Nintendo Direct, but yeah, it's been great, and thanks for having me on for it.
Yeah, no, we are very lucky to have this as a passion and a hobby. Obviously, we both work day jobs. Like if I would snap my fingers if you told me to just work on content like this every single day, I would do that. If you paid me how much I was getting paid right now in work to do this happily every single day, I'd put in even 110% more than what I do at work. Not to say I don't work at work, but yeah, no, that has been this review and discussion and this week's Gamer Chat podcast. I appreciate every single one of you, and we shall see you next time.